Hello everybody, Anna Sabranwitz here. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Listen, let's talk about engaging e-learning. Let's talk about what it means and how to accomplish it, because there's a strategy I'm going to talk about today, and it's pretty controversial. And if you design and develop e-learning, and if you've been doing it for years more so, and you're looking for the next level as far as what it takes to create content that is engaging for adult learners, then you want to stick around, because I'm probably going to make you think a little bit about your strategy today, and it's going to be maybe a little bit provocative. All right, so if you're visiting, say hi. I love seeing where you guys are from. All right, so make sure that my chat is up. Cool. All right, so today I have a prop for us. The prop. Oh my gosh, I did this. I planned ahead for a prop. So, okay, are you ready? Here's a prop. Do you guys see what this is? It's one of those things where you if you scratch over here, I'll tell you how it works. If you scratch over here, then what happens is it reveals a letter, and then based on that letter, you can go scratch over here, and if you have a certain amount of words that are filled in, you win some money. All right, so bear with me here. You're like, Anna, what are you doing today? What's going on? Let me tell you this. After I do this, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. Some of you are gonna laugh real hard. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, from Tennessee. Some of you are going to laugh. Some of you are going to get sad. Some of you are going to get upset. Some of you are not going to care. That's fine. I don't want to talk to the people that don't care. But for those of you that care, for those of you that have an emotional reaction, I want to talk to you, because it's craziness. It's craziness what we're doing, okay? But let's talk about engagement. We're talking about engagement here, okay? So I've got this thing, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Lucky Canadian dime, and I'm just going to scratch the first thing. Madly scratching, madly scratching. Oh, I got one of the worst. Okay, it's a V, okay? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a V, all right? Now I go over here, and I try and find a V, okay? All right, I got a V, guys. Woo, that's exciting. Okay, one V. One V. All right, let's scratch the next one. You guys ready? I got a good one, you guys. An S. An S. Okay, S. S is a good letter, right? S. Okay, yep, I got a bunch of letters. Okay, S. This is crazy fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Damn, I got tons of S's, guys. Like, seriously, I feel like a winner. Okay. One more letter? No. Okay, that's cool. There's a reason this is fun. There's only one damn reason this is fun. It's because at the end, all of my effort of scratching over here are going to turn into potentially some money. Do you know what this is? Oh, hi, hello, Latrec. Do you know why this is terrible? Because this is the equivalent of a scratch and reveal in e-learning. This is it. This is what we're doing to our adult learners every day. We do a click and reveal. Can you imagine how frustrating this would be if you just did this because you needed to actually see content that was meaningful to you? And this is what we're doing. We're actually taking content, putting it behind some sort of a silly gate, and saying that this is fun for adults. This is not fun. This is frustrating as hell. And we're doing this. And we think this is a cool way to show content. What the hell? Like, seriously, are we seriously crafting meaningful experiences for people? This is what we're putting online. Go to all the software demos, okay? And they're just showing you 50 different ways to do this. This has zero context for me. I don't care about this. You know what? In probably 1 minute after I finish scratching this, finding all the words, do you know how many of these words I'm even gonna remember? Zero. I don't care. So I gotta tell you, if you're crafting an e-learning course that helps people get better at scratch puzzles, then yeah, damn, you're winning. You're winning, for sure. But if you're actually helping people, what are you trying to do? Your e-learning experience, or the first thing, the one thing it's meant to help people do, and unequivocally, is to make better decisions, right? If you disagree with me, then that's fine. Sorry. Let's agree to disagree. It's to help people make better decisions, because people who make better decisions have better outcomes. And what we're trying to do is help them make better decisions. This is not helping anybody make a better decision. This is confusing the outcome. This is muddying up the proposition. Okay? So stop making toys that frustrate adults and help people make better decisions. How do you help them do that? It's not through this. I just want to tear this up right now. Seriously. I hate this thing. And we're doing this to people. So, what I want you to consider is putting questions in front of people that are contextual to their life. Not what is the definition of this? Nobody cares about that stuff. Nobody does. It's not going to help anybody. But here's a situation. What do you do? Here's this. What do you do? And it has nothing to do with content looking good. It has to do with somebody first deciding that this is a valid question that they're going to answer for themselves. So finding those provocative, juicy, contextual questions for that adult. And then when they're making those decisions, and they make them and they see what the results are, then they'll be excited by your content. And then when somebody is really looking to find the answers in your manual, in your PDF, in your resource, doing this is like slapping them in the face. This is what you're doing. So, hi Van from Rhode Island. Thanks for stopping by. So I want you to consider, the first thing you want to start with is questions. The second thing I want you to consider is to have empathy for that end user. They are not children that want to play games for fun. And when you add things that are they're not contextual, that are like, they're not winning money, right? They're not. And even then, if this was not for money, I would never do this because this is boring as heck. This is frustrating as heck. So you have to ask questions that are provocative. You have to ask questions that are contextual. And you have to show consequences that are contextual, because then what happens is people, once they see that they have a gap, once they have that awareness, that is the most juicy, sexiest thing ever. People want to find out the info. And then you don't want to give them an obfuscated bunch of information. What you want to give them is the clarity of how to solve this problem with the content, the valuable content that you have. So the reason we do this, yes, Latrix saying something beautiful. Contextualization is the core of easy, fruitful learning. Absolutely. And I would disagree with you. I don't think learning should be easy. Learning should be difficult because it's pushing us outside of our boundaries, outside of what we already know. But when you do this, you know why you're doing this? Because you have no context. You got to dress it up to make it interesting, to slow them down. If you have context, this is not necessary. I don't need context to read a good book. I don't need context to read a good manual if I know why I'm doing it. This is dressing up content because it's meaningless. So if you contextualize it, guess what? I'm saving you a lot of time. You don't have to do any of this stuff. Because once you've set it up and somebody understands why they need it, because you've placed it in context, this is just for funsies. This is like, do we really need to add this? Nine times out of 10, no way. No way. It's just frustrating them. So I wanted to leave you with that. So some of you maybe got upset. Some of you don't care. That's cool. I don't want to talk to those people. But for the people who have been doing this, and guess what? I can only talk about this. I can only reflect on this because I did this like a lot. I tried to find cool ways to show content. And then I was like running out of steam, thinking, why is this getting so much harder? How come I can't think of new ways to reveal words? How come I can't think of new ways to make this content sexy? And then there's a reason. I found out that reason is because I wasn't contextualizing it and I was coming up with this stuff. And I was also sold by the software, promise that if I just have the right software, if I just learn the right tips and tricks and all that stuff, that I'm going to become a better designer. I might become a better designer, but am I actually moving people to action? That's the huge thing, right? Are people leaving my experiences going, yay, that was fun? Or are they leaving going, man, that totally challenged me. I was like, really made me think. I wonder if I could use this. That's the kind of learning I want. I don't want the likes. I don't want the smiles. I want people to walk away feeling like it was a worthwhile investment of their time, and now I've actually put them on a trajectory to improve their lives. This is huge. This is what I want. So if that's something that you want, I want to talk to you, because the thing is, there's a lot of us who have been sold that dream, that software engagement, gamification dream, but we don't know that there's actually a layer underneath, and it's called context. And context is easily achieved through scenarios and storytelling, like 1,000%. And once you add this, integrate this into your repertoire, I'm telling you, everything changes. Everything changes. You look at every single experience differently. And this is a mindset shift. Yes, it's not for everybody. So we run a coaching program where we actually teach people how to augment their existing rockstar experiences, sure, and take them to integrate this next level. You don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. What happens is you just augment what you already know, so that you're actually, yes, you craft amazing content, but on top of that, you're integrating these awesome scenarios and storytelling to make this a seriously engaging experience for somebody, for an adult who wants to get value, because we don't have infinite time, right? We don't. We want to spend it wisely. We want to help people, all of us. So if you got a little bit upset, or you want to find out what it's actually like to integrate really meaningful, experiences into your existing repertoire, and you're tired of trying to come up with engagement on every single, slide that you design, I would love to talk to you. We have a coaching program, and I don't know if it's a fit for you, and it's definitely not a fit for everybody. But there we actually talk about what it means to actually have empathy for the learner, and we model what works. And that's what I'm trying to show you here. All right, so I'll put the link underneath this video so that you guys can book a chat with me. We can talk about where you want to take yourself, what's holding you back, and maybe if I can help. All right, so I gotta go, but hope you found this fun. If you did, you better share it. Share it with somebody who needs to see this today. And I will see you here again tomorrow. Take care, friends. Bye.